Welcome back to Squawk. Apple this week unveiling a new lineup of devices, including a new iPad Pro and a new iMac, and both of them use the same Apple-designed chip. Has Apple's computing strategy gotten too confusing? John Fort is here to tell us. I've got my own views, but what do you think, John?
Andrew, I got a bone to pick with Tim Cook. This iPad Mac thing doesn't make sense. Back in 2012, Tim Cook cracked on Microsoft's Windows 8 because it was trying to blur the lines between a tablet and a laptop. He said, you can converge a toaster and a refrigerator, but those aren't going to be pleasing to the user. Sick burn, but we didn't say that back in 2012. 9 years later, Apple brings you the toastigerator. Apple recently unveiled this amazing MacBook Air laptop with an M1 chip that can run iPad apps. Wow. And this week, Apple unveils an iPad Pro with the same Mac chip that has PC-level graphics and is a graphic artist's dream. Great? I mean, Apple's confused. A few years back, Apple had that iPad Pro commercial where the girl's neighbors all, what you doing on your computer? And the girls all, what's a computer? And I thought I was in on the joke. Now I think maybe Apple was really asking, because the iPad Pro is a mediocre laptop with amazing power and touch capabilities, and the MacBook Air is a mediocre iPad with amazing power and battery life. Toastigerator. Tim, help.
Okay, my man, I got to tell you, I'm on the other side of this, but I think you might be too. So has Apple has a problem, you think, with the product lineup at this point?
Well, Andrew, on the other hand, who cares whether it's a tablet or a computer? The bottom line is Tim Cook is winning, even though he was wrong. He was wrong about the iPad being the future of the computer. He was wrong about the refrigerator toaster thing. But Apple still managed to sell 41% more iPads in the holiday quarter year over year and release a new line of M1 Macs with battery life and performance that is freaking out the competition. So I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, the iPad and Mac thing. It comes down to this. How important is it to you that you get to touch the screen with a finger or a special pencil? If that's really important to you, like more important than a decent keyboard and more than one port, then you're an artist or a designer. Get the iPad Pro. Otherwise, you should probably get a Mac. And the genius of Apple is it's guided by principles more than individual products. Its iPad division is competing against its Mac division to make the best computer. Now they're using the same chip to fight each other, and the consumer wins, Andrew.
Okay, so which is the better computer?
The Mac.
Not the iPad.
Not the iPad Pro. I mean, it's the iPad. It's a niche device, and they still got the lower-end iPad, and that's fine. But come on. I mean, these M1 Macs, they're really going to put the industry through contortions. It's going to be exciting to watch Intel and NVIDIA and the others gear up. ARM, it's a great time to be alive and a geek.
I'm just weighing in for half a second here, because I think the M1 chip is amazing. I think it's amazing in an iPad Pro with the keyboard, and I also think it's amazing in a MacBook Pro. It's all because the battery life is out of control and it's fast as fast.
So you like Apple, is what you're saying?
Kind of, sort of. But I think the audience may know that.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.